The main excuse most people have for not going to the gym seems to be that they don't have time. In this video I'm going to tell you how to use minimalist training to make time for exercise to see increases in your overall health and well-being. First of all, the split. So the split you should use in this situation is a push-pull leg split, where you're working on the muscles involved in pushing movements on one day, pulling movements on the next day, and leg movements on the third day. This is ideal, as if you do this twice per week with one rest day, I feel you should be applying a sufficient training stimulus to trigger hypertrophy. Each day should consist of one main compound movement with two accessory movements. Firstly, for push days, I'd recommend you use a bench press or a push-up as your pushing movement. These are excellent movements to provide a significant amount of strain on the chest, triceps and front shoulders. These movements try to use a wide grip to focus on the chest. For front delts, you want to use a vertical pressing movement like a standing or seated barbell press or dumbbell press. These movements can provide an extra stimulus to grow your shoulders. Lastly, for triceps, use movements like behind the head tricep extensions, skull crushers or tricep pull downs to hit your triceps. Next, for pull days. Your first compound movement should either be a row or a pull-up. In this situation, I'd advise against deadlifts, as they take too long and the recovery period tends to be longer, which makes them less than ideal for a split with this high of a frequency. Then use a movement for your biceps, like a curling movement. I personally like a barbell, dumbbell or reverse curl for biceps. In this situation, I'd advise you to choose whichever one you feel best suits you. Lastly, you want to be hitting your side and your rear delts. You can do this by using a rear or delt fly or a side lateral raise, and I advise that you switch to these every other training session to ensure you're hitting both your side and your rear delt. Lastly, for leg day, squatting is always king. I'd advise you do heavy squats in sets of 3 to 5 with reps of 5 to 12, and I can guarantee you'll see amazing results in your leg development. For hamstrings, I personally like to do straight leg deadlifts. If you have access to a hamstring curl, you may prefer to do these. Just do whatever you find provides the greatest stimulus to trigger hypertrophy in your leg. Lastly, for calves, do nothing. In all seriousness, weighted calf raises seem to be the go-to for calf movements. That is all I personally feel that you need to do to start seeing results in your physique and your overall muscular development. Hopefully this video has helped you be able to see that you can find time for training and implement these techniques to hopefully see results. On that note, I'd like to thank you for watching and goodbye.